I'm Agnes, obviously. I'm from Hamburg in Germany, and I studied musicology and computer science, and this leads me somehow to evolve the music tech area. So I'm working for the music industry since 15 years, and I'm always feeling like there must be something where we can strengthen up indie artists, unknown songs, to give them the opportunity and the platform to be found. And that was a vision as we founded MusicCube, that we thought, okay, there is a lot of good music around the world, and there are brands and agencies, music supervisors who need music, and why not helping them or supporting them in finding the perfect song for their advertisement, for the TV spot, for whatever they're looking for. And this is why we came together with Songtradr, because Songtradr is a B2B licensing platform for exactly those brands, agencies, and music supervisors. And we help now to make the catalog more visible, because we know that there's a huge amount of songs in the world. So Spotify alone has over 80 million songs, but in our bubble, how many songs do we really are listening to? It's, I don't know, 2,000 or 3,000, so it's really a small percentage of every kind of songs we have in the world. And we thought, okay, why not enable a music catalog to be found, to be better searchable for customers and clients, especially now for Songtradr. And the question always is, so where can I find the perfect song? And we thought of, okay, when I do not know the artist's name or the song title, how would I find a song? And that is why the AI came into its role, that we said, okay, why not tag music in forms of saying, what is the mood of the song? What kind of instruments are in it? What kind of voices are in there? What vocals? Is it a fast song? Is it a very laid back song? And to describe the song in more common words, to make it easier for everybody to search for the perfect song that they think they need for their TV spot. The most of the cases, they have some artist they are looking for, and then they experience, oh, the artist is maybe too expensive for me to afford. So they say, find me some similar songs with a similar artist, sounding similar like that, or having the similar mood. Or they come with a briefing saying, okay, this is exactly what the video will look like, and this is exactly the music we want to have, like in terms of sound, in terms of moods. And then they came, and we can help them with our music supervisors internally to create the perfect playlist for them to find for music. So the AI tool is also a tool which is internally used for the music supervisors in-house, and also but for the external search you can use on Songtradr platform. For the music search, I'm not so aware of that they have concerns about it, because it's just AI in that case is such a support tool. It does not replace anything, or it does not generate stuff. So we do not generate music, or we do not AI generated video content. So it's just to help them to find a song through a huge database. So for me, AI is more a support tool than even it replaces someone's work at that moment. As we use it in Songtradr, of course, there is Gen AI tools for videos and audios. There could be some replacements, but still I believe that we still need this human story behind every song, behind every video, because as I said, the AI is only possible to replicate stuff it learns, but it could never come up with a story by itself. So we from Songtradr, we do not want to get into this creative process. So this creative process is still something human can do and will do in the future, and we won't get into this process with an AI generating audio and video. So it could be a support tool, it could be something like a drum computer, or it could be something like a furthermore instrument that can provide something what you never thought of. I know some artists playing around with AI, and they say like, oh, now I just crushes genre boundaries. I always thought I'm only in this genre, but now with making music with AI, it helps me to stay in my genre, but to get mixed up with other genres as well. So they're using AI more or less as a new instrument. I would say it's both sides equally, because it's like finding the best music is like in every brand and in every agency. So brands want to get all the social media stuff, for example, working, and they need the licensed song, the pre-cleared song, and they want to have a good fit for the short terms of reels and stuff like that. So there is a fastness now in finding music as well. So it's not like, okay, we're doing as we did in 50 to 20 years ago. There was a plan, okay, now we have this TV, we have a product, and then we want to do a TV spot, and we go for cinema and stuff. And it was really long-term planning. Now with all the social media coming up, they really had to be faster than it was ever before, because it's just like one in a snap and the moment is gone. And then for that moment, you really need the best perfect fit for music. And the AI is so fast and creating playlists with these songs, so that brands and agency really can take support of that AI tool and say, okay, now I can support the fastness in the industry and can develop good stuff. No, this is something like a global phenomenon, because social media is a global phenomenon as well. And of course, you have to deal with rights and rights distribution. You have to know, I'm allowed to license the song for this kind of region, for this kind of area or not. This is something like the rights discussion on the music industry side, on the rights holder side, like labels and publishers. So I'm a bit, if the times allows me, I'm playing around. I appreciate ChatGPT on some points, because sometimes they help me to rethink stuff, and then sometimes it's easier if you get stuff written to correct it and to reread it and to write it then on a way new that you can deal with topics, for example. I'm not that kind of producer or musician where I have to use Gen AI tool. I'm more the physical player, so to say. So I have my instrument and play that and do not use AI for that. So this is not the need, but I'm always joyful with playing around and see what is the AI development, because nowadays you got so many newsletters and mailing with so many AI tools, and it's just overwhelming, because it's now the time that everybody's trying to figure out, what can I do with AI? Where is the limit of AI? What is the next step of AI? So I'm really curious about that. So I follow up a lot of newsletters and topics around AI. But I think in time being, there will be less AI tools, but more high quality AI tools, where the people really think about how the training works, what kind of data I use, what is the goal with developing an AI. But I really like playing around, and I'm really always curious to see how artists or how creative people works with AI. If it's a graphic designer who uses AI for stuff, or musicians who use AI for their stuff as a support, or for creating fancy album cover work together with graphic designers and stuff like that. So I'm really curious about that. Yeah. It's really like reading a lot. It's really like getting some newsletters, joining mailing lists, being on pages and looking up, talking to other people, what they found out about AI, seeing what other people around the world are doing, what kind of new tools there are. But it's hard to gain the overview of everything. So it's always like, we are human and we all have our filter bubbles. And so I have my filter bubbles with AI, and I'm pretty sure that there are a lot of more AI tools I could use, but I'm not aware of. So I played around a bit with Midjourney and stuff like that, so to see how it works. But it comes just in my mind. I could ask ChatGPT if there are any AI tools that I should test or use. Maybe it knows something new for me, so maybe this could be something. But it's mainly newsletters and going into websites, forums, blogs to read if there's something new coming up.